Hey, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, welcome back to another video for Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and today marks the return of Mixed Set Monday. A lot of you guys have been asking if this series was going to return. We started this way back in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, so of course it was going to return in Iceborne. For those of you that perhaps haven't seen this before, Mixed Set Monday is our community-focused series where we take submissions from you guys on awesome mix sets that you are currently running, and we build them, we feature them, we of course give credit to you guys, and for those of you that are watching, that can then give you some ideas as to some mix sets you might want to make yourself. Now, of course, this is the first episode. Iceborne has only just launched, so today I'll be featuring my own mix set, the Hammer KO King set that I've been running with, but at the end of the video, I'll explain how you guys can submit your own sets for next week. So if you guys do enjoy this, then a like would be super appreciated. Comment down below, let me know how you guys have been getting on with Iceborne, let me know what you think of this set. But to begin with, this is what I'm working with. Now, yes, I'll admit, it's not the best looking set, and normally when I wear this I do have layered armor, which I'll put in just a moment so you can see. Basically, I just cover up all the Diablos pieces because they look horrible. However, this is a rather potent set for those of you guys that are hammer users. It's comprised of the Rathalos Helm Beta Plus and the Rathalos Mail Beta Plus. Both, of course, are the master rank pieces for the Rathalos set. Beta because, of course, they give you better slots to mess with, and we'll speak about these skills in just a moment. And then the important part for this set are 3 Diablos pieces. There are 2 from Black Diablos, the Diablos Nero Braces and the Diablos Nero Coil, and we then have the regular Diablos Greaves. Now the reason for that is because of course the different pieces carry different points in Slugger, and as you'll see in a moment when we take a look at the skills, that all makes sense. Plus I've also paired this with a Handicraft Charm, which can be upgraded in Iceborne. I don't have the parts just yet because they are very rare Master Rank endgame parts, but you can get to the point where you can get a Handicraft 4 Charm, which will give you 4 points in Handicraft, which is incredibly cool. But if we take a look at the skills, you can see the first thing and the main thing that this set works around is the Diablos set piece bonus, Slugger Secret. This raises the maximum level of the Slugger skills. If we go down to that, normally it would cap out at level 3, giving you plus 40% stun power, but now this gives you level 5, which gives you a total of plus 60% stun power, which is insane. And I'm pretty sure they buffed it in Iceborne because even in multiplayer, because you guys will remember if you go back to World when you were trying to do things like KOs in multiplayer, it was kind of hard. You might see 1, maybe 2 in a hunt, but outside of that, you kind of didn't see that many because the thresholds were so high. Now with this, even in multiplayer, I'm getting so many KOs. It's crazy. I mean, obviously you still need to make sure you can hit the head of the monster, so some monsters it's easier than others, but if you're fighting something like a Rathalos or something with a really, really nicely kind of positioned head where it's just easy for you to get that kind of triple pound combo off, you can get KOs all the time. Now on top of this, I also have attack boost level 4, giving me that plus 12 attack and 5% affinity. I have handicraft level 4, which gives me plus 40 weapon sharpness. Now as mentioned, if you have the handicraft charm upgraded to level 4, this will actually be handicraft level 5. And given that I'm using the acidic Lavinous hammer, which at the moment is the highest raw damage hammer, if you have handicraft 5 on acidic Lavinous weapons, they do get a tiny slither of purple sharpness. Only a little bit, but that's still enough. Of course, on top of that, I also have Weakness Exploit level 3. You get that 30% increased affinity when attacking weak spots and an additional 20% if that point is wounded. And of course, you want to try and use that where possible. I have level 3 Part Breaker for that plus 30% part damage, which is, again, really useful, especially if you're farming stuff, if you're going in the Guiding Lands. The more you break parts, it's just better, so that's great. Tremor Resistance level 2, this came as part of the Diablos legs, but in truth, a little bit of Tremor Resistance is never a bad thing, so that can also still be a useful skill. We then have Marathon Runner level 2, again this is part of the helmet and the gloves, but again, given that you kind of run around with the charged hammer, sometimes that is a stamina draining move, so Marathon Runner is also quite nice. And then, admittedly, in this situation, I only have 1 point in health boost because I'm missing an attack decoration. I would normally swap this out and then you have attack boost level 5, but you can put this in if you want a tiny bit more health, plus 15. And finally, I have Protective Polish, which is great with the acidic Lavinous weapons since you typically run through sharpness very, very fast. So pairing this up, you then get a minute period of time where your sharpness will not deplete. And if you do manage to get to Handicraft level 5, then you can get to the point where your sharpness can stay in purple, even though you only have a tiny, thin slither. Now to give you a quick rundown of the decorations, I of course have the Sharp Jewel giving me the Protective Polish. I have a Sprinter Attack Jewel. This is mainly just because I wanted another point in attack, and of course this just gives me some Marathon Runner, so it's actually not too bad. I have my regular Attack Jewel. I have 2 Destroyer Jewels to bring that Part Breaker up to level 3, the Tenderizer Jewel, the KO Jewel, a handicraft jewel, pushing that up to a level 4, and then finally that vitality jewel, which again you could just sub in an attack jewel and that would then give you attack boost 5. So all up, that gives you a nice set of skills, and as you can see, it is definitely a potent thing to mess around with. If you're doing solo quests, and of course the modifiers aren't as high, then you are honestly KOing all the time. I actually uploaded a clip to Twitter the other day where I kind of fought a Bambaro, and in a very short space of time, he got completely wrecked and KO'd quite a few times. So yeah, you can have a lot of fun with this. Honestly, I've always been a massive fan of Hammer. It's actually kind of funny because although you guys might know me for, say, using Charge Blade and Sword and Shield a lot, my first ever main, way back in Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, was actually Hammer. So going kind of full circle and going back, I've been having so much fun using it recently that I've almost been maining it more so than my usual weapons. So yeah, a lot of fun with this one. Definitely consider checking it out. Honestly, I really like the way they're doing these new skill boosts in Iceborne because I feel like it's going to bring in some great potential for some new mix sets. Having the ability to boost a skill past its, its previous cap means there's a lot more drive to go and select pieces that you might not have otherwise chosen. So yeah. Definitely a lot of fun. Put it together, give it a try, let me know what you guys think. Now, to round it all out, for those of you guys that want to submit your mix sets for the future episodes, then you can do so by joining the Arekkz Gaming Discord. If you head over there, we have plenty of Monster Hunter channels, places for you guys to get involved, chat to people, find people to hunt with, but there are also 2 mix set channels. One of them is a submission channel, one is a discussion channel. If you go over to the submission channel and take a picture of the decoration page, this is the best way to do it because it then tells me the pieces you've used, the decorations you've used, and of course if you tab over, you can also show the skills that this has. If you post this screenshot in that Discord, then on a weekly basis, I'll scroll through, pick some of my favorites, and then of course make them, giving you guys complete credit, and then of course we'll do that on a weekly basis. So, join the Arekkz Gaming Discord, links in the description box down below. Of course, if you want to discuss mix sets, you can use the discussion tab. Try to keep the submission tab free of any kind of chat, just use it as a means to post your mix set, and then of course discuss them elsewhere. Either way, hope you guys get involved, looking forward to seeing your mix sets, and of course, next week we'll pick out some of those good ones. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and also click on the little bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss my next upload. Also, don't forget, you can check out 269 and Paradise Central streaming over on Twitch 6 days a week. You can find a link to the multi-stream in the description box down below. Be sure to drop by and get involved. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.